Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. We just left the hotel. It's night number 2 of Now 600 Sooner 600 week. Last night we were at Caney Valley Speedway. We stayed overnight in Coffeyville, which is right down the road from Caney. We got up today, left the hotel, and this is the first place we came. Just drove a few minutes till we found a car wash. We are actually done washing the car now, so we're just gonna load that back up and drive to Creek County Speedway for night number 2. Last night we got done with the features and couldn't get the car to start up. So we think we've got some kind of battery problem, maybe some sort of charging system problem. So we're gonna get to Creek County, and once we get there, we'll get the battery on the charger, get it started, and then check it all out with the voltmeter and see what our problem is there. So I think I'm pretty sure we've got the parts to fix it. We had a lot of problems with our charging system last year, so we at least were keeping spares last year. I'm sure we still have some in there now. So that's what we've got going for today. I hope you guys stick along for the ride and enjoy the racing that we get to be in tonight. We made it to Creek County. We've still got several hours until stuff starts up, so we're just getting a little bit of work done. We checked it with the voltmeter already for the charging system. We do think it's charging, so we're just gonna put the battery on the trickle charge for a few hours, and hopefully that stays going good for us. The only thing I'm doing right here is changing the rear sprocket. At Caney I ran a 1348, and right here I'm just putting on a 1347. So I just got to change this rear sprocket, and then I think that's most of what we have to do today, really. Not a whole lot. Really, we went to the car wash and got things cleaned up a little bit, taking care of the battery, and then changing the gear, and I think we're about done. And then we just get to chill until it's time to go. So guys, this is the track where we'll do battle tonight. Creek County Speedway. We've been here, I don't know, 5 or 6 times probably. We're here. Last week for Speed Week was the first time we were here, and we came twice, just like we are this week. So we'll be here tonight, and then we'll be here Sunday night as well. And it's always been kind of a unique, interesting kind of place. It's just different than a lot of places we go to, and like I don't mean like the shape of it or anything like that, but just the track surface. It seems like it changes a lot, and there's so many different characteristics that it can have the possibility of building throughout the night. So the first time we came here, I thought the racing was pretty good. There's 2 lanes, a top and a bottom that you could work with. So there was cars in the top 5 running the bottom, and there was cars in the top 5 running the top. So it can definitely put on good racing. I hope you can see on the camera how the straightaway comes. It gets straight right there, and it's pretty flat, but then as you get up into the corner, it almost kind of goes uphill just a little bit before you get to the corner. So that's kind of an interesting characteristic, and it does it on both ends, on both the front stretch and the back stretch. So that's kind of an interesting little characteristic. The track surface, I think, is the most interesting part about this place. So like I said, there was a top and a bottom. It got slick just like a normal dirt track typically would the first time that we were here, and the second time it did kind of the same thing, which that was in the same week, so that kind of explains that. But the second time we came here, it got really abrasive. Like if you look at this stuff right here, I mean, it's not packed real hard or anything like that. It's not a it's not a smooth surface really, but it was like this, but it was drier, and it kind of got so dry that it maybe had some marbles on top, but it was really just kind of an abrasive, slick, dry surface that it even tore up tires just a little bit. Like, there was grip on it, but it was more because it was abrasive instead of actually having moisture in it for the car to bite into. So that was maybe the most interesting time that we were here, that it did something that I really didn't expect. And then we were here earlier this year, and it was just heavy, heavy, heavy. Like, maybe the heaviest track I've ever been on, which made it kind of tough for passing, but we ended up top 5 in non-wing that night, and I think we didn't get back out for A class. So hoping for a better night tonight, but it's just really hard to say what the track will actually end up doing here tonight, because it can take on so many different characteristics, and it's really just a lot different than any place we go to because of how many different characteristics this track surface can build. You can see it's got kind of a berm here at the bottom, so hopefully you can really see it right now where it is kind of flat down the straightaway here, and then right here it'll go up into the corner. So that's something kind of interesting. I remember last time being really tight through 1 and 2 because there was so much grip down here at the bottom that you would pitch it sideways and get it started on your entry, and then by the time you got to the middle here and you were on the bottom, it was so tight that you would lose the front end. So one thing that I think I should focus on a little bit extra tonight is maybe bringing it way up the hill here before I cut it down to the bottom, so I have myself set up and pointed where I need to be on my way out of 2 right here. 3 and 4 is a lot more smoother, self-explanatory, but 1 and 2 is a place that I've always personally struggled a little bit at this place, so that's going to be my spot to watch tonight. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the track shapes up. We've still got a few hours till race time, so track surface I don't think looks too great right now, but I'm sure they've got more planned for it that they'll do to it, so we'll see how that turns out. But hope you guys stay along for the ride and enjoy the racing tonight. I'll let you guys know when I get heat race lineups. We just got done with hot laps, and the track was just a little bit slimy while I was out there. I was in the second group out, so it hadn't gotten a chance to really blow off the top or anything yet. Seems like it maybe will be pretty grippy, if I had to guess, throughout these heat races, which isn't a good sign for us because I had a high drawing in both classes. So I think I'll be starting 7th in the non-wing heat, and I think I'll be starting 8th in the A-class heat. Not a very good spot for what I anticipate the track being like when we go out there. So we'll just have to hope we get through the heat races as well as we did last night. We went 8th to 5th last night. If we can just do that again tonight, I think we'll probably be okay. Or at the very least, it would put us right at the front of a B main if we did that well. So hopefully we can pick off a few in both classes. I'm not too worried about A class since it goes out later, but that first non-wing might be a little bit of a challenge. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go watch some hot laps, and then I'll probably be back with you guys after heat races. horse right there. Started 7th and made my way up to 3rd on a pretty heavy racetrack. So I was really happy with that one. That puts us way up there in points, so I think we're going to be starting outside pole for the feature in that class. A-class race, we struggled quite a bit. I didn't think I missed the setup bad in the A-class heat, but the way that how heavy the track is right now really pulled the car down, and I just could not get the RPM to lift itself out of the corner. So we changed the gear now. We added 2 teeth to the rear, and I'm thinking it's going to help us out. I'm just really hoping it doesn't put us on the chip in non-wing. See, so I think we weren't struggling with it in non-wing because I didn't have the wing pulling me down when I would pitch too far sideways. But when I put that wing on, then it would really bring the engine down, and it was hard to get it to pull up out of the corners. I even felt like I had a good run on some guys a few times coming out of the corner, and then once we got up on the straightaway, I just didn't have the gear to get up to speed out of the corner, and they would kind of take off on me. But we got it changed now, and we're about to go out for the A-Class B main. Starting 5th, I think they'll take top 6. I don't think we'll have any trouble transferring out of this and making the A main, but kind of sucks that we've put ourselves in that situation to begin with. We did have notes on this place for gearing, but I'm thinking it was either like a gear for non-wing or a gear when it was a lot slicker and the tack wasn't pulling us down so bad. So hopefully we get a good result out of this B main. After that, you'll see non-wing feature starting from 2nd, and then after that will be the A-Class feature. I don't know if I'll have time to get with you guys between any of those, so I might not see you guys till the end of the night. that's going to do it for night number 2 of the Lucas Oil NOW600 Sooner 600 week. Pretty decent night for us. Finished 3rd in non-wing, and then came through the B main, won the B main, and then started 15th in A class, ended up 7th. So pretty happy with that. If we had the gear right in those heat races, I think we definitely could have had something for a top 3 in the A class feature. Car was really good. I really struggled. It felt like everywhere I went there was someone blocking my way the first few laps of that A class feature, but lost a couple spots there early, and then once I got to the top, I was just ripping, just straight, smooth, and picking them off a couple every lap, it seemed like. So not a bad night for us at all. Definitely got something to build on here tonight. I think we had really good speed. I don't feel like I was ever really off on my car setup besides the gearing in the heat races, but we put the new gear on, and it felt a whole lot better in the B main and those features. So definitely made progress, learned a little bit more about this place, expanded the notebook a little bit. We struggled with overheating again tonight, so I don't know what we're gonna have to do, but we have to figure out something for that overheating, because it got to like 275 in the non-wing feature tonight. It was pretty rough, so got to do something about that. But pretty decent night for us. Tomorrow night we're at Red Dirt Raceway in Meeker, Oklahoma for night number 3. We've run pretty decent there several times, so I think we can put a solid night together. Hope you guys come back to the channel for night number 3. As always, I got to give a big thanks to Nathan Benson Motorsports, G-Force Chassis, Porter Steel Buildings, DDI Fabrication, Sure-Built Suspensions, Advantech Dyno Services, and AFD Graphics for all they do to help us out make it to these races and compete at the level we do. Thanks to all of you guys for following along. Really means a ton to me. If you're new here and you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this. Like I said, this is only night 2 of 5 for this week, so there'll be plenty racing content coming on the channel all throughout the summer. So if you liked it, subscribe, helps me out, and you'll get to see some good content. So that's gonna do it for night number 2. Tomorrow night we're back at Red Dirt Raceway for night number 3.
Cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time.